Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Rachel Garcia. I'm coming to you live tonight from Jacksonville, Florida with a large group of my friends to share with you about this amazing company, Pure, and how it's transformed our lives. I'll briefly start with my story. I was first introduced to this back in 2008. And when I was introduced to it, I was working full-time as a physician assistant. I've been practicing medicine since 2001. I had just started 2 businesses. I had 2 babies at home. My husband had his own business. Life was very busy. And I was asked to take a look at this and thought, oh my gosh, I don't have time to take a look at anything. I didn't have time to take a shower. But my brother said, will you please just give us your opinion on the products and what this company offers? And my nephew had just been diagnosed with severe autism. So I was open to nutritional things because I learned the importance of what we put into our bodies. I learned that the food that we're growing doesn't have the nutritional content that it used to have, and that supplementation is necessary. And so I was trying to do that and wasn't really seeing any results. And so I saw an answer here to a problem that I had, which was finding the best of the best nutrition in one location. And got started really expecting no results, but within a couple of days, my sleep issues, and I had horrible sleep issues, totally resolved. By the end of the week, my son's constipation issues, and they were horrible, were gone. By the end of 6 weeks, my husband's extreme depression and anger issues totally disappeared. And by the end of 3 months, I'd lost 35 pounds. My husband had lost 20, and my severely autistic nephew, who we'd been told would never speak, started speaking. It's now been 11 years. I feel an ethical obligation to share this information with people because people are looking for answers to their health issues, and they just don't know what to do. Most of them don't love medications. They're going to the health food store. They're asking the 18-year-old behind the counter what's the best thing for their allergies. We have a better way. And so tonight I'm really there's lots of presentations you can watch online. You can go to purelifechangers.com just to get some basic information on what the company's all about. Let me make it clear. I don't work for the company. I just feel extremely passionate about getting this message out to others. I used to write over 100 prescriptions a day. And through Pure, I found something that is just much better, and people are looking for this. And so I always have so many that are skeptical. Hey, I was the most skeptical person ever when I first looked at this. And if it wasn't for my nephew's diagnosis, I probably wouldn't have been open to looking at it at all. And so I understand that. So tonight we're bringing on a number of people to share their stories, their Pure stories of what happened with them when they first became introduced to it, why they're consuming what the company offers, what it is that they're consuming that the company offers, and how it has affected and changed their families' lives. And so we have a number of people we're going to be bringing on tonight. So get ready, you guys, because this is going to be great. We're going to start with my friend Dawn Barnacle on. They're up in New Jersey. I hope we're going to get to see them. Oh, there you are. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi, Rachel.
Great. Thank you for being on, and please share your story with everyone.
Well, my story, I've been a longtime friend with Melissa Urban, and I found out about Pure through Facebook. I followed her posts, and I saw all the testimonials and the product information. And finally, last year, April, I went up to her at some performance that my daughter was at, and she was attending, and I said, I'd like to find out more. Started with the Detox Plus pack, and did that for 28 days. I always thought I had to live with arthritis. I had early onset arthritis. The pain in my fingers diminished greatly. My knees, I had trouble going down the stairs without holding on to the banister. I can walk downstairs now. I had restless legs for, oh my gosh, it was over 20 years. That dissipated, it went away. I don't have restless legs anymore. My cholesterol number went down to a normal range, and I lost 20 pounds as a side benefit. So I think the products are awesome. I consume a lot of them every day, but I would say sulfur, the calcium, plus K, calcium M plus K, all the superfruits, Mila, and my husband was on the sidelines watching me the whole time, and
I thought we were going to be using hand puppets instead of a live TV, but seeing what Pure did for Joan, I thought, gee, after decades of accumulating pesticides and chemicals and solvents and all the other things that affect your body, I thought that a detox would be appropriate. I took an engineer's approach, and weight loss was not really the attraction for me. So I decided I would lose weight before I started on the program. So I lost about 14, 15 pounds. With the program, probably another 7. So about 20, 21 pounds in total. But what I found was my sleep got better, and I've had due to an accident, I had a number of years ago, I had damaged my lower disc, and the pain greatly diminished, and the number of chiropractic visits was significantly reduced. A side benefit, when I went to the optometrist, I had inflammation on my eyelids, and he said the inflammation is gone. So the sulfur apparently was taking care of sort of a blepharitis type of condition. Wonderful, wonderful product.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad that I got to meet you guys when I was there a couple weeks ago, and you are working with one of the best in Melissa Urban.
Yes.
Thank you for jumping on tonight to share your story, you guys.
You're welcome.
It's a real gift. And so next we are going to bring up Lea and ISA, two dear friends of mine here in Jacksonville, Florida. It might just be Lea. I'm not sure if it's both of them or not, but there she is. And Leah's going to share her amazing story with you guys.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, good. Hey, I'm Lea, and my son Rylan was able to get off of his ADHD medication 4 years ago, thanks to Pure products. I initially started with Pure for a second stream of income, but we started flooding our body with all the Pure products, and all kinds of things changed. So my son was put on ADHD medication at the age of 5, and he took all kinds of different medicines for 3 years, trying to find the right one. We finally found one that would make him less like a zombie and be able to participate in class and somewhat act like his normal self. He still didn't act like his normal self. It broke my heart to give it to him, but I did whatever I had to do so we wouldn't have so many parent-teacher meetings. My pediatrician insisted this is what he needed, so me not knowing, I gave it to him, although I hated it. So once we started giving him Pure products, I just decided to don't do this without your doctor's consent, but I stopped him cold turkey just because I hated the medicine so much. And within weeks, we saw a huge change with his focus. He wasn't this little spinning top running around like a little crazy Tasmanian devil. I mean, he was very hyperactive. He had ADHD. So anyway, I started out by giving him a smoothie every morning before school, and I would send him like a little solo cup, and I would put the Daily Build, Go Yin, Energy. Yes, I gave him Energy at 8 years old, a whole packet. It really made him focus. And I gave him some mangosteen and sulfur in there for his allergies. So anyway, I took notes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I put it in the smoothie with some frozen fruit, a little bit of juice or almond milk, and anyway, needless to say, it helped so much. No more parent-teacher meetings. Also, the ADHD medication I want to mention also gave him insomnia, and he was underweight. So as soon as we stopped the medication and started the Pure products, he started gaining weight. And we didn't go to the doctor for a well visit for 3 years because he just was never sick. So it changed our life. For me, I stopped drinking coffee. Insomnia was gone, allergies were gone. My extended family, I have a list of ways that it changed our family. But anyway, we love Pure.
And we love you. Thank you for jumping on and sharing tonight. People needed to hear that story, and I appreciate you. So I know she had a busy night tonight. Next, we're going to bring up sweet Ashley, who has a story that might affect many. In fact, I had asked, let's see, Ashley, if I can get your let's see if I can get your video up. I had asked Leah's mom, who has a similar story to Ashley's, but they were at a party tonight or something, and so I couldn't get Leah's mom on, but I know that Jan shared her story with Ashley when she was struggling, and it made an impact on what she decided to start trying, which is funny because Ashley's in my house every day. She is my wonderful assistant, and so you would think she would know, but really you have to hear from other people sometimes to decide that you're going to start it and get that kind of extra oomph. So Ashley, please share your story with everybody. Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on, you're muted. Hold on, I'm going to unmute you. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Rachel, for having me tonight. It's really a blessing to work alongside Rachel and her family and to now be introduced with Pure. It really started about a year ago. I walked into Rachel's house wasn't feeling great, had had a rough time. And she asked me, is everything okay? And I began to cry and explained to her that I had struggled with depression, with anxiety for about 10 years. I was on medication. I was ready to give up. I was ready to increase my medicine. And that's when she turned to me and said, well, you do know what I do, right? And I said, yes, I know, but I wasn't sure. And so here I am. I now take Goyin, Goji morning, night, as well as Mila, and I'm incorporating so much more. But I feel someone is really truly watching tonight who has experienced depression, anxiety. We know that it is real and that you're desperate for help. And I really feel the Pure products have changed my life. I've now set a goal to get off my medication. And oh, sorry, brings tears to my eyes. Sorry. But it truly has helped me, the Goyin, the Goji, the Mila, morning, night. And if I don't stick on a regular basis with it morning and night, I notice and I crave it, and I'm looking for it. So whew, this was a little nerve-wracking. Thank you, Rachel. I hope I did okay. It's my first time.
You did great. Thank you for sharing your story, Ashley. You did fabulous. And we've got another great story from Miss Cathy Clayton. You guys, when I first heard her story and saw her lab results, I was blown away by the results. So I am hoping that we can get her camera up here. And I think you're unmuted, Cathy. So if we don't get to see you, we can at least hear. There you are. Please share your story.
Hey, Rachel. You know, when you get a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis, it either does one or two things to you. It either puts you in a chair with wheels, or it makes you find a solution. And that's what it did for me. For 10 years, I searched, I looked for the best out there. I think Mike and I are spending about $400 a month for supplements between the two of us. And we're both ex-military, so we got those physicals every year. And last 2 years ago, in 2018, in June, when I got my physical, just like every other year, my doctor says, your numbers are horrible. What are you going to do about this? And with the rheumatoid arthritis, and I also had a non-alcoholic fatty liver. And I even had a doctor say to me, which poison do you want me to prescribe for you? And I said, none. I'm going to do it my way. And that was the year we got it in black and white. And 4 months later, we were introduced to Pure. Mike and I jumped in and we did the big pack and we did the 28-day detox right away. We both felt fabulous right away. But I know consistently we did every day the superfruits, the daily build, the Mila, the organic sulfur, and the hydrate. That is what I truly believe healed my liver, which is now not a non-alcoholic fatty liver. It's normal. And I went back this last June, which has been about 8 months on the products. My blood is no longer showing the RA markers. It is clean. I don't have arthritis anymore, rheumatoid arthritis. And the doctor's like, what did you do? Well, we talked about that, don't you know? But, you know, there's nobody that can tell me these products don't work. I'm living, breathing testimony that they do. I no longer have pain. When it was at its worst, I couldn't lift up a coffee cup. I had rheumatoid arthritis. The swelling, the hurt, the mystery pains. It was awful. And now I am normal. And I know that's because of Pure. They're the best products on the planet. And if anybody doesn't use them, I think they're crazy. Why would you not try something that you knew was going to heal you, that knew that was going to take your pain away? The stiffness. I know my kidneys are better. We won't go into how that is, but that's true. And so I can't say enough. And Mike, he's had the fog, the brain fog, totally lifted. We both work out every day. No aches, no pains. We live in a 3-story house. We climb the stairs multiple times a day, and we're in our early 60s, so I think we're doing pretty good.
You're doing great. Thank you so much, Cathy, for jumping on and sharing your story tonight. You guys, as I pull up our next person who's going to share, I wanted to tell you I talked with my friend Dr. Lovelace, and she might even be listening tonight. She's a medical doctor, and I met her, I think we figured out tonight was 6 years ago, and she was struggling with very similar issues with Cathy, a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis. Her lab work is now clear. She even said to me tonight, it looks like I no longer have rheumatoid arthritis, and you should see what she orders every month. And she said, I will never stop using what I'm using from Pure every month. You will hear her story, not tonight, but very, very soon. And so we don't claim that this cures you. It just gives your body what it needs so it can heal itself. Again, let me pause before I bring the next one up and say, again, we're not claiming that what you hear tonight may not happen for you. I was watching one of my favorite shows on TV is American Idol. I love the music. I love the hope that it gives to people. But, you know, by showing the testimonies of hope, it's what can happen for you. And it doesn't mean everybody's going to be an American Idol. It doesn't mean everybody's going to get a record label, but the hope that it gives people. And there are a lot of people that do have amazing things happen for being on that show, but it just reminded me of the hope watching it last night. And so I want you guys to have hope, that understanding that by getting the toxins out and pouring nutrition in, your body can do amazing things. We're just lacking in nutrition and we're extremely toxic. And so next, I actually have never heard Melanie's story. She owns a gym here in Jacksonville, right around the corner from my house. And I'm excited to have her on tonight to share her experience with Pure. So hi, Mel.
Okay, hi. All right, so yes,
Hi.
I'm actually standing at Creekside High School. Providence baseball just got over, so hopefully there's not too much background noise, but one of the things I just love so much about Pure is you can do it anywhere. So, so here I am. So let me tell you how I got started. Back in October, I started having some severe anxiety and depression issues that I really thought were just maybe a hormonal imbalance. I wasn't sure what was going on. I couldn't pinpoint it. I just knew that I did not feel good. I was not sleeping at night. I was so tired, but I'd lay down and just my mind would race. So I just didn't have energy during the day. I just wasn't feeling well. And my friend Gina, for like 8 months, you guys, tried to talk to me about, she gave me her testimony, how great she was feeling, and she never gave up on me, which I'm so thankful for. And I finally just got to a point where it was either I need to go to the doctor and get on medication, which I do not want to do because, like Rachel said, we have a martial arts school. We also run a CrossFit boot camp style workouts. I'm a certified CrossFit trainer. Like, just health has always just been our life. And so I always look for the natural route. So I went to Gina and I said, Gina, tell me exactly what to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it 30 days. So she started me on the Core Plus, and I took it religiously for 30 days. Within 10 days, I started sleeping through the night, which was amazing. And 2 months into it, not only was I sleeping through the night, but my anxiety and my depression was not only gone, but I had this amazing feeling of happiness. And I didn't realize that I had been missing that feeling of just happiness and peace for such a long time. It's just so sad that that was not in my life. And I felt so good. Oh, and bonus, I mean, I have to mention this too. I lost 11 pounds. And I didn't do anything different. It was just, you know, feeding my body what my body needed. So here's the funny thing. I lost 11 pounds. I got worried. I went to the doctor for just an annual checkup. I thought, let's just make sure everything's okay. You know, do I have cancer or something? Why did I lose 11 pounds? But everything's totally healthy and normal, and I'm so happy at 11 pounds less than I was. So I couldn't shut up about the product at that point. I thought, oh my goodness, I've just got to tell people about this. I want other people to feel as good as me. My husband definitely saw the results, so he jumped on board. He's super happy with his results as well. Both of us, like around 3 o'clock every day, we used to pour ourselves a cold brew or a coffee. We still felt like we needed a nap. We don't do that at all. We take our energy. I love our energy. That's one of my, most favorite Pure products. And that definitely just gives us enough energy to make it through the day. My son has started using the products as well. He uses some of the GPS products. But I'll tell you something amazing about him. December 23rd, he started using the products. He's 5'11". He weighed 127 pounds. He was not happy with that. He wanted to gain weight. So I put him on, all the Core Plus some of the GPS products. And just yesterday, he weighed himself. He's 143 pounds. So he is super excited. Yes, he's super excited about that, as are we. My daughter uses the products as well. She's got gluten, allergies, sesame, dairy. all these issues going on. So we definitely put her on the probiotic and the Core Plus, and she's doing wonderful. So it's really been just so amazing for our family. My mom started, she has high blood pressure, and she wants to get off her blood pressure medication. So I got her set up on the Core Plus as well. And so we started sharing with our friends. Every January we do a fitness challenge at our martial arts school with our boot camp group, and we had a good amount of people that wanted to jump on and try the detox pack. So Eric and I went through the detox. He lost like 5 pounds. Now I had already lost 11, so I really didn't have too much more to lose when I detoxed. I think I lost like another 3. But our friends that jumped on, their results are fabulous. I mean, we have couples losing like 20 pounds together. So just amazing. I started posting on Facebook, their actual names, because I knew if my friends would see the actual names of the people and their great results that they would be interested. So we're super excited about everybody who's willing to give it a try, and we want to help other people. We want them to feel as good as us. So
you can go shopping right now by typing in livepure.com. Do I have that link in here? I think I do. livepure.com, and your computer, on your cell phone, whatever it is, make sure, this is important, make sure when you go shopping, you just click the shop button there on the top left-hand corner. Make sure to choose PC. That's preferred customer. Do not pay the retail price. That's paying 25% more than you need to pay. Don't pay that price. Choose PC, go shopping, start adding things to your cart, and go check out. It's really very simple, you guys. Lastly, I want to say, if you have questions, you want to learn more, go to purelifechangers.com. We've got more stories. We've got information on the products. We've got the physicians who are part of our wellness advisory panel speaking and educating on the products. 6 of our products are in the physician's desk reference. This is the real deal, you guys. On the home page of Pure Life Changers, you can see a business overview if you want to. And lastly, I want to say, if you go to the events tab on purelifechangers.com, there's a tab for our next event. We have an event here in Jacksonville. It is April 3rd and 4th. It's actually the weekend of my 22nd year anniversary. And the tickets are on sale tonight through midnight. From $85, we've dropped them down to $75 for tonight through midnight. So if you're listening and you haven't yet gotten those tickets, you want to learn more about the products potentially. Maybe you saw me a couple weeks ago when I was traveling around the country and doing the 2-hour nutrition seminar. It is a nutrition seminar on steroids, as well as additional training from some of our top leaders on how to share it with others, how to properly get the information out. Not that you need to be a PA or a healthcare provider. In fact, most of the people in our organization who are making over $100,000 a year have no healthcare experience whatsoever. And so you'll come and learn from those people and on how to best share this with others, because really this is all about being a light. That's why I'm here. After practicing medicine for 19 years, I let my medical license expire this past month because I will never go back to writing prescriptions and cutting people's organs out again. I'll never do that. I found a better way. And so I hope that you get your questions answered. I'm going to stop the recording now. I'm going to stay on for just a little bit and see if anybody has any questions for this.